It starts with one educator, and in this case, a true wildcat in a state full of transplants.
So I am a native of Phoenix, Arizona. Grew up in the projects of South Phoenix and then went to the West Valley and played basketball, was very engaged in sports, and I always knew I wanted to start a nonprofit. It just changed its purpose over the years as God kept saying, no, this is not what it should be. It kept moving and it kept changing, and it got to the point where it's at now.
Shereka Jackson's unique ties to South Phoenix make her work in the greater Phoenix area so much more critical, mentoring, training, and inspiring the next generation of STEM through Future Stars Incorporated, with creative classroom sessions and a hands-on approach.
Which is Future Stars, which is, college readiness and STEM awareness workshops. And the reason for those two things is because those are my two passions. I was a student athlete. I didn't play sports in college, but I realized I wasn't prepared for it. If I can do and work in STEM, so can the rest of the kids in the community. So that is the reason for Hands-On STEM, because I want these kids to know that they can work in technology, engineering, math, or science, and not just get a job as a basic whatever their school may tell them, because schools don't encourage young girls, don't encourage African American boys to explore their passion and their creativity. If they're breaking something in your classroom, that means they like working with their hands, so let's use that. So Future Stars was founded in 2008. It had, so when I first got it started, it was more of the college readiness and working on that side and getting kids and getting students prepared into college. So all the professionals that are working or volunteering are in a vast variety of careers. They get to see African American men, they get to see Hispanic men, they get to see African American women, and things of that nature. We don't beat college. My philosophy is, what's your passion? Let's make your career your passion. And if fixing things is your passion, well, how do we get to that point? No, I am a product of the community. I grew up in these community centers. I was just saying the other day, it's like, I probably work more hours in the community center as a non-employee with hanging out there and being there and doing the things, because I grew up in Harmon, Recreation Center, East Lake Park, Loop Crone, all those community centers. So for me to go back to where my foundation was started and the people that shaped me, and be able to say I know what it's like, and to be able to get them to that next level, driving home from the first workshop. And I was just like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus, yes. Like, I was just in the car screaming and praising, because I'm always super nervous for the workshops. I'm always like, it's like when I coach basketball, I have the nerves and the anxious. And so I just look at it and I'm just like, it's all His work. He's blessed me. He's taken this program and He's grown it to where I have people on the wait list, where I have Intel that's showing up. I have, on semiconductor that's sponsoring and coming out to events. And so I could have never imagined in my wildest dream that it would be at this point.
This is Education Award honoree Shereka Jackson.